The creation and use of colognes and perfumes has many dangers associated with it that many people know and do not know. One of the more commonly known risks is that using it may give you headaches or an allergic reaction depending on some of the contents of the perfume or cologne. Also, certain colognes nowadays have traces of a musk xylene, which is used in many different diesels and gasolines and has been traced to cause cancer in certain humans. The production cost of cologne and perfume these days is incredibly low due to the fact that more than half of them are all natural substances. These natural substances are very easy to collect, therefore reducing the cost in comparison to the unnatural ones such as xylenes and musks and other ones contained in animals which are harvested. The production costs of perfume, because they're so low, mean that there's a very high markup at retail level. There's a 60% markup through the retailer, which means that there is a $40 cost on a $100 perfume. So if the store is selling it to you for $100, they're paying $40, meaning there's a 60% markup. Is it really worth the 60% markup, knowing all of the environmental risks and the health risks associated with the creation and use of cologne and perfume?
The average person washes their hair 365 times a year. This means you are getting about 40 washes in each bottle, depending on your length of your hair. Now, this also means you are getting about 9 bottles of shampoo each year, depending on the length of your hair and if you are washing your hair daily. Shampoo has a keystone markup, which is 50%. One bottle takes about 10,323.25 kilometers just to get into the country. Once it is in Hamilton, it gets shipped by boat into Toronto. Once it is in Toronto, each bottle gets injected with the shampoo. Once they are ready to leave Toronto, they are put on a truck and driven to Collingwood. When you are washing your hair, do you ever think, where does the soap go? Well, here I'm going to tell you. The soap has traveled down your drain into the water filtration plant. But even then, that doesn't even stop all the chemicals and soaps that are in the shampoo, which make it back into your waterways, which you drink and affect your wildlife. Is it really worth it to put that much for just one clean wash? Even though your hair has natural oils that cleans itself? I don't really think so.
Deodorant goes back centuries. As long as people have been sweating, thinking, people have been searching ways to limit the impact of their odors. Before commercial deodorant was available, people spent centuries creating ways to mask the smell of body odor. Among some of the approaches were heavy scents. The Egyptians created a blend of citrus and cinnamon that resisted the tendency of many scents to turn rancid. This was used in the early deodorants. Incense, carob, and other perfumes were used as well. Salt preparations. In some parts of Asia, the application of rock salt became a popular deodorant. The salt kills the bacteria under the arm. Working much like modern day deodorants, you still sweat, but at least it didn't smell so bad. You still buy rock salt deodorant online today. Deodorants are substances applied to the body to eliminate body odor caused by bacteria, which breaks down the preservation bacteria. Antidepressant is a luminous substance that is a mixture toxin and is found in most antidepressants. It has been linked to Alzheimer's diseases, respiratory illness, reduced renal function, and DNA damage. Commercial. When commercial antidepressant made its step onto the market in 1888, the deodorant world began to change forever. In 1888, the first commercial antidepressant was developed and sold. It was called Mom, and it was in zinc chloride. It was paste applied to underarm. It was stinky, tasty, and in 1950s, Arsenal antidepressant deodorants contained aluminum, zirconium, and chlorofluorocarbon in it, fulfilling aspirin to market. These products became so popular that they accounted for over 80% of antidepressant sales by the 1970s. However, in 1977, the U.S. government banned the use of aluminum zirconium because they were worried about the effect of the agent when inhaled, and the environmental protection industry restricted the use of chlorocarbon propellants. Arsenal antidepressant went from popular to almost non-existent, even though the companies producing them quickly found alternatives to ban the ingredients. Brazil is one of the world's largest deodorant manufacturers. Its sales over $2.9 billion in 2008 accounted for 17% of sales worldwide. The average deodorant stick travels over 4,000 miles. Deodorant in Canada. Deodorant and sales grew by 1% in current value terms in 2009, reaching 304 million drills of deodorant.